Hello dear students, I'm Тамирис Қадырова and I'm a student of Pedagogical College named after Muhtar Awezov. I've been studying in my college for 3 years. So, I will be your teacher for today's lesson. Welcome to my lesson. I hope you are feeling all fit today. Let's get started. Well, where did we leave off last time? Last time, we were talking about mass media. Right. Now, I'd like to ask you a question. What kind of mass media do you see in these pictures? Think over your answer. You can see a piece of paper, quill and ink, typewriter. So, this is... They have one thing in common. Okay, let's see the correct answer. You guessed it. The theme of our lesson is newspaper. You are right. Newspaper. Dear students, before we start our lesson, I really want to introduce you with our aims. So today we're going to speak about mass media, as you know, newspapers, and we will discuss their roles in our life. Also, we're going to do different exercises about mass media and about newspaper and watching an interesting video. Let's get acquainted with a new vocabulary. I would prefer it if you repeat after me. Listen attentively. Mass media. Бұқаралық ақпарат құралдары. Средства массовой информации. Article. Мақала. Статья. To print. Бастыру. Немесе басу. Печатать. Advertising. Жарнама. Реклама. To publish. Жариялау. Публиковать. Right now, open your notebooks at a clean page. Write the date in the top right-hand corner and write down the definition of the topic of our lesson in your cupboards. First, I'll read the definition myself and you'll follow me. A newspaper is a periodical publication containing news, other informative articles, and usually advertising. A newspaper is usually printed on relatively inexpensive, low-grade paper such as newsprint. Read it over again. Answer the following questions. Do you know about Kazakh newspapers? Could you tell me famous newspapers in the United States of America, the United Kingdom, and Kazakhstan? How often do you read it? What article do you like to read? So, I want to help you with the questions. The first question. The first Kazakh newspaper published in the 19th century in Tashkent. You can see the picture of that newspaper, the first Kazakh newspaper. The next question is the most important, the most famous newspapers in the United States of America, in the United Kingdom, and in the Republic of Kazakhstan. So, think over about it. One of the most famous newspaper in the United States is the New York Times. Right. The next is one of the most famous newspapers in the United Kingdom is Daily Express. You're also right. And as you know, one of the most important, one of the most famous newspapers in the Republic of Kazakhstan is Егемен Kazakhstan. Thank you. You have a writing exercise. What do you think about advantages and disadvantages of newspaper? I am very interested in your point of view, so your opinion is very important. Think about this. Advantages and disadvantages of newspaper. Pros and cons of newspaper. So I want to help you again. Look attentively. Advantages: high coverage, low cost, short lead time for placing ads. Ads can be placed in interested section. Timely, can be used for coupons. Do you agree? The next, disadvantages: short life, clutter, low attention getting. Do you agree? I want to show you an interesting video. What is an article? So in this video, you can find the answer to this question. So please listen attentively, and also you can write down the most important things.
What is a newspaper article? News articles are simple and concise reports on current affairs or on anything that is new, unusual, interesting, or significant to people in our society. News can practically be anything from a scientific discovery, to a migration crisis, to presidential elections, and to crime and murder in our society. Although these can be reported in blogs and other forms of media, what makes newspaper articles different to other text types is that it is written in a very formal and highly objective manner.
What purpose do newspaper articles serve? Well, the main purpose of a news article is to provide the readers with up-to-date, in-depth information on a wide range of topics.
Who are the readers? Newspaper articles are usually written for the general public with no background context to the specific topic of the article. Practically, anyone can be the reader of the news as long as they are interested.
The reader of a newspaper article also depends greatly on the news agency that reports the type news. There are 3 different types of news. Local news refers to issues that report around a small region or town. An example of a local news would include articles in a city council meeting or crimes and social issues in the specific region. National news articles tend to report stories on issues happening within the host country. Examples of this would include presidential elections and politics-related news. International news articles report on events happening outside of the host country, or include multiple different countries that different regions of the world can relate to. Examples of international news include the outbreak of a certain disease or major crime and social issues.
The most crucial part of the newspaper.
Listen
is the
attentively, my
verses.
friend.
Who, what,
And
when,
also,
where,
you
why,
can
and how.
do the
These
notice
aspects will
in
help
your
readers
copy
understand the
books.
necessary details of the reported.
The who refers to the subjects of the story, which can be specific individuals, governments, societies, and etc. Anything which the story can be written about. The what is the main action happening in the story, whether it is an election or a crime committed by an individual. When is pretty straightforward and indicates a time during which the event took place. Where indicates a place in which the event took place. The why section explains the event in the lead paragraph, and the how describes the way the action in the event has occurred.
When talking about information, newspapers can report on a range of topics ranging from politics, economy, to crimes and social issues. The type of newspaper agency will determine the type of topic that the article will address.
The organization of newspaper articles can be divided into three main parts: the headline and byline, lead paragraph, and the main body paragraph. Firstly, the headline. All newspaper articles start off with the headline. The headline is not a summarization of the article, but serves more as a grabber and attracting the reader's attention. For example, US accuses Russia of barbarism and war crimes in Syria. The byline is usually the next line following the headline, stating the author's name.
Next comes the lead paragraph. The lead paragraph is the first paragraph of the news article. Its main objectives are to provide the reader with the context of the event, to draw the audience into the story, and to help the reader see and understand the situation of the event reported in the news. Sometimes, lead paragraphs can be as short as the 1 to 2 sentences. Let's look at an example. 2 suicide bombers have blown themselves up near the Turkish capital Ankara after they were approached by the police. This one-sentence lead paragraph from the Turkey suicide bomb news article includes the who, what, when, where, and how section from the 6 W's.
To demonstrate this purpose, some leads may identify specific names, dates, and locations. This is when readers are likely to recognize or be interested in the specific details.
Register and tone in newspaper articles is very formal. Third-person grammatical tense is used, avoiding the use of personal pronouns. Additionally, newspaper articles are highly objective and do not incorporate the opinions and ideas of the author towards attributive verbs such as insisted, predicted, complained, declared are all used in quoting.
So, right now, you have known about article. What is an article? Okay, dear students, congratulations. Our lesson is over. But now, give me the answers to the following questions. What was the theme of our lesson? What have you learned today? And now, dear students, please choose a smiley face according to your mood. This, or this. What do you think about it? Dear students, I want to say a big thank you for your participating to my lesson. See you next time. Bye.